Return to boss's office to report. But I didn't see her anymore.
Where did
Please
she
don't tell me.
go?
Please don't tell me she's dead. God damn it. Stop killing characters off so fast.
Well, she isn't always here, correct?
True.
Sat down in my usual seat and decided to wait for boss.
What are you doing?
I thought it would be easier to talk like this.
What do we have to talk about?
A summary of the investigation, perhaps?
What summary? We don't have anything new.
That's not true.
Huh?
I was curious, so I did some research. About number 89.
And what did you find? Who is 89?
As you know, he is an assassin with multiple confirmed kills.
Ooh, that was brave.
He is currently serving a sentence at Fuchu Prison. He was imprisoned 6 years ago.
That's what Pewter told us.
After his fourth murder, he was arrested by the police.
Of course not. What's the relationship between number 89 and Shoko?
Unknown. I cannot determine if they have any connection. Approximately 1 month ago, Hitomi Sagan witnessed Shoko in Fuchu Prison's waiting room. I am unable to say for certain that the person she was there to visit was number 89. After all, Fuchu Prison houses 2,000 inmates.
But number 89 knew Shoko's name.
I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That must mean that he knew her somehow.
It is possible.
What is 89's real name?
Unknown.
You don't know?
No such person is listed in the family registry. It is possible he is a foreigner, but his nationality is unknown. However, I believe it is safe to say that he was born and raised in Japan.
And finally, what about 89 and the new Cyclops serial killings?
Pewter claims that there were 2 culprits behind the original serial killings.
89 and...
One was the former chairman of the Kumakuras, Rohan Kumakura.
Rohan.
But Rohan committed suicide last year.
That leaves 1 culprit still alive, number 89.
But number 89 couldn't possibly have committed these crimes. He was in jail when each of the murders occurred.
Correct. However, I do not believe it is accurate to claim that he had nothing to do with the incident.
I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
If he was telling the truth, his involvement is possible.
Let's go talk to 89.
Let's talk to number 89.
Don't know if he's telling the truth or if he's full of it. But he's our last remaining loose end.
Alright. However, we need not go to him. We can bring him to us.
That's a bad idea. We should totally go to him.
If we plan on syncing with him, it would be more efficient.
Oh.
Can you arrange that?
I can.
We get to sync with a criminal? After cutting through some red tape, 89 was brought to HQ. Or was to be brought to HQ. It took considerable time to arrive. But for some reason, boss never showed up. She's dead. She's dead. At this point, she's dead. I can't think of anything else. Oh no.
Sorry to interrupt your busy day.
It's this dude. Oh shit.
But I need you to tell me something. I'd appreciate your cooperation.
Number 89.
Your real name.
I don't remember. That's right. I was one of the culprits behind the case 6 years ago. One of the two Cyclops killers. Yeah, I guess I do.
About a month ago, Shoko visited Fuchu prison. Was she there to see you?
That's right.
Why was she there to see you?
What did you talk about?
Nothing special.
You're in no position to lie.
Mm-mm. This dude is one of the two. The other two is, or the second dude is dead. It's it was. Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Right here. He jumped to his death a year ago. So both of the original dudes aren't able to do this.
I'm not lying. She didn't come to hear me talk.
Yeah, it's confirmed. 100% confirmed.
Then why did she come?
To meet me.
Meet you?
She probably just wanted to see me.
When did you first meet Shoko?
A long time ago. I don't remember exactly when.
What's your relationship to her?
A physical one.
Okay.
I'm kidding. She was just a business partner.
Okay. Lastly, we don't really need to know this, but where are you from?
Burkina Faso.
Burkina Faso is a republic in West Africa. Population 17 million.
What?
I don't have time for your jokes. All right. Let's get right down to it.
Stop.
2 days ago, you called Investigation HQ and said, I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That's right.
Who?
Hey, don't be so hasty.
I'm going to be hasty, 89.
We haven't agreed on a deal.
You want me to make a deal with a criminal?
You're gonna let me out of prison, right?
No, because I have a strange feeling that that's a very bad idea.
It's done. You've got a deal.
I can't even make a choice to be like, no, you're a goddamn criminal. Who says you aren't gonna go kill more people?
All right.
God damn it, Date.
But to explain it properly, I need to tell you a story. It might take some time. Is that all right with you?
He does not look normal.
I've got nothing but time.
Then let's get started. The story of a lonely assassin. Once upon a time, there was a detective, full of righteous justice. Let's call him F. F found the evils of the world intolerable,
Did F die?
F had no parents, no siblings, and grew up in an orphanage since he was born. He suffered every kind of abuse imaginable there. It led him to despise all the evils of the world.
Or is F you? There was two
One
ways I
day,
could have made a
F
joke.
was chasing a thug down at the harbor.
It is him. But there's two ways I could have made a joke there, and I somehow made the second one.
Someone wanted for the assault and murder of women.
Okay, I get it. I'll just throw down my knife. Here. And you lower your gun. It's fine. I got nothing else on me. I'll go quietly. You know, I have a history with hospitals. I've been going to a special hospital for a while. Even if I get caught, it's all good. I'll come right back out again. What should I do next time? Just thinking about it gets me excited.
He emptied the entire mag.
The culprit was unarmed.
I mean, hey, he's definitely dead. I guess that counts for something.
But F never served a day in prison. The case went to trial for some time, but it was determined to be self-defense, and he was declared innocent. If the truth got out, it would be a huge scandal for the police. People at the upper level were terrified of what might happen, so they had evidence fabricated. F wasn't suspended or disciplined at all. After a while, he returned to his job like nothing happened.
And then for some reason you went and committed 4 murders. With
That was
Rohan.
a turning point for him.
I don't...
He was ready to shed the morality that was weighing him down, holding him back. F still wanted justice, and he was willing to dispense it to the immoral one by one. He became an assassin, a lone gunman, no agent, no employer. He was his own man. F believed that he was judge, jury, and executioner, but it didn't last long. One day, F got rid of a criminal we'll call X. X was responsible for defrauding and killing an innocent old man for his life insurance policy. Turns out, X had connections. Someone wasn't happy that he died. Rohan Kumakura, chairman of the Kumakuras. X was a top executive of the Kumakuras at the time. Rohan ordered his men to find and kidnap F.
I've done some research. I know you've cleaned up at least 18 pieces of scum from this earth. But somehow there hasn't been a single criminal investigation. They're all treated as suicides, accidents, or natural causes. Amazing work. I'm impressed. How about you work for us? Of course, you have the right to say no, but it'll be the last word out of your mouth.
That is a bald head.
F was trapped. Even if he somehow survived, he would be looking over his shoulder for the rest of his life. He had no choice but to take Rohan's offer. Thus, F's self-employment came to an end. He became a hired gun of the Kumakuras. Rohan even gave him a code name. Falco.
That ain't Falco.
Named for the falcon, a bird of prey. Falco didn't quit his job as a police officer, though. He worked as a detective by day, assassin by night at the will of the organization. An ordinary killer would need motive to take a life, but not Falco. He did as he was told, one target after another. It didn't take long to destroy his heart completely. Time passed, and a few years back, Falco, who by this time was exhausted in body and spirit, made a fatal mistake. He missed his mark and ended up taking a bullet to the stomach. Somehow he managed to escape. After reaching a nearby shrine, his legs finally gave out under him. He had no strength left. He put his back up against the shrine and let out a moaning breath that he thought might be his last. But at that moment, in his darkening vision, he saw a woman approach him. He watched her take out her phone and dial for help.
No.
At the same time, he heard footsteps. Footsteps of at least 2 people closing in. He knew immediately that they were after him. He sprung into action, grabbing the woman and pulling her close, kissing her to keep her from talking. That was the first encounter between Falco and the woman. She was a teacher at some school. It was like she was from a totally different world than him. Listening to her talk, he would forget everything about his line of work. She was his only contact with the ordinary, mundane world. They met in secret a few more times, and Falco felt his heart grow warmer. Her smile and kindness were like a cold glass of water for Falco's parched heart. Falco started to become himself again, his former self. He swore on his life that from then on, he would live for her.
God damn it.
So, you want to go clean? Fine. Do as you please. You've done a lot for us. But there is one last thing. One final job I want you to do for me.
And that is?
It's nothing major. This woman and her daughter. I need you to dispose of them.
Wait.
Should be simple, no?
Rohan handed Falco a picture of a woman and a girl. It was the teacher Falco met at the shrine, and her daughter. She had just turned 12. Why the 2 of them? Rohan, as usual, never gave a reason. And Falco had no intention of carrying out the kill, but if he didn't, he knew that someone else would. He thought long and hard. How was he going to keep them safe and get out of the life of crime? He couldn't find an answer, no matter how hard he thought. He was backed into a corner. So, he decided to call on an old friend for help. And then...
And then silence. For some reason, he wouldn't open up his mouth again. Oh no. Oh no, there was a scene way earlier in this game that showed a dude that looked like him and a dead Hitomi. Did that happen? Did it not happen? Because he said that he couldn't do it. But whatever we saw is absolutely a memory. Oh God, no. Oh, please don't let this turn out like Zero Escape. Please don't let this turn out like Zero Escape. I can't explain that any further because it would spoil that game.
Why did you stop? What's the connection between that and Shoko? You mentioned a detective. Was that the whole story?
Oh, but you still have to play the other two games.
Hey, answer me.
This is a transaction, remember? Until I get a guarantee that you'll uphold your end of the bargain, I'm not telling you anything else. I'll give you half up front, half later.
Well, maybe wait until you see, or maybe wait till you play, you know, the other two games before it, because you're gonna be entirely lost on everything that's going on in there. And it makes the whole experience just that much better.
If you want to hear the rest of my story, you better start the release procedures. Once they've cleared, I'll tell you everything.
Date, it is unlikely that number 89 will uphold his promise, even upon release.
Well, of course.
Computer,
Yes?
start the preparations.
For what?
Off the top of my head, probably not right now, but they usually go on sale for a good price.
What do you think?
Hold on.
The sink.
Oh, we're going into the sink now. Yes!
I have injected number 89 with the usual dosage. He will not be waking up anytime soon. Are you ready, Agent Date?
Yeah,
The time limit is 6 minutes.
As usual.
I know.
Then let's begin.
Yeah, it's usually $50, but it goes on sale for like a quarter of that.
Sup?
No, not sup. Why are you sleeping on the job?
Because I want to, obviously.
Get the hell
Are you
up.
getting mad at me?
Yeah, this rug feels so good on my skin, yeah.
No. Stop. This is a bad idea.
Why are you suddenly a cat?
Playtime's over. Let's begin.
And stand up.
Is this the Sagan residence?
It definitely is. But why?
Number 89. What were you up to? What?
Why did he explode into jello?
The green? I do not think I can pass through it.
Really wants to hide it, huh? Okay, new plan.
Somnium scan. Activate.
Oh, that's weird. The first mental lock is the phone. What? What?
This appears to correspond to the green thing.
So, interact with green objects and it goes back further. Gotcha. 89 is covered in a green membrane. It can't get close. So, I can't enter the kitchen, so that pot's useless. Let's do the iris.
A winter iris that blooms in the cold.
I know.
Smell worked last time? I feel like they would expect that.
A winter...
No, I did not want that. I want picture.
A picture.
Wait, why does it show... Why does it show iris?
Just a picture.
A switch. But there are thorns around it.
Let's waste 18 seconds.
An astute observation. I will do that. Ow! I can't pull them out. They sting me.
Well, guess we have to investigate without pulling them out.
Alright.
If you're fine with whatever happens to my fingers.
Alright. Inhale the plant.
A switch. A winter iris.
Inhale the plant.
It smells like a typical winter iris.
What does a typical iris smell like?
Elegant and gentle.
Can't you just tell me what it smells like?
I had to search online for a description, but could not find one.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
That was actually pointless that time. 30 seconds.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Stop it! You're distracting me! I got one! Aw, right after I pulled it out, too.
It
Did the green stuff react at all?
A phone.
Agent Date,
Should
you've
I
got
pick
5
it up?
minutes.
Oh, I have no reason to pick it up. Ignore. You go to voicemail, I think, wouldn't it?
It won't stop ringing. It stopped. What was that?
I don't know.
Ooh. Okay. So
I guess it worked?
there's no choice there.
A book.
Wait a second. Wait. What is this liquid about?
There is some kind of liquid pooled on the floor.
Let's not. Ceiling fan? What does this have to
It's a
do?
ceiling fan.
Is that like a giant desk fan?
A desk fan only moves the air immediately around it, whereas a ceiling fan circulates air in an entire room.
Oh, right.
Hold on. No.
A book.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
Yeah!
It duplicated itself.
Are you sure this will help us uncover number 89's secrets?
It might. We're getting closer.
Oh, there was some progress there.
A picture. I don't have a pen.
You don't have to go that far.
The color has returned.
Hey, Iba?
I said blood, but it is not the same as human blood. No need to worry. And besides, we are in a dream.
Still, blood? I'd feel better if you used a different word.
For example,
Body fluids?
I do not feel comfortable with that.
You're an AI. Again with the phone.
It's ringing again.
Let's see what happens with this.
All right. Who is this? What the?
Dubstep man.
I lost consciousness.
Beat drops so hard it knocks you out.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
Oh god, no.
What the?
So, answering it is a bad idea?
I feel...
Welcome back. Oh no, it's... I have to let it ring. How to explain that? You missed me answering a phone call and getting knocked out because of it.
It stopped. Aren't you curious who was calling?
Trust me, I answered it like... I answered it before and it knocked us out.
I am curious, but what if they threaten me for money?
You're a police officer. Have some backbone.
Wait, do I have to waste time? Oh god, no.
I suppose we didn't do anything wrong.
At least you didn't faint.
Oh no, okay, hold on. Let's... retry from here. Only because I feel like I need that time back. Okay, so what? Mess with the book. And mess with the picture.
There is some kind of liquid pooled on the floor.
Does it smell like alcohol?
This smell. This is something I have smelled before, at your house.
But I thought you couldn't smell in the real world.
True, it is not exactly smell, but from the composition of the particles in the air...
Anyway, I don't have any liquid like that in my house.
There is some kind...
Lick it.
Just don't make a mess.
I do not intend to. This is... wine? I had better drink some more to be sure.
Stop it.
Okay, so it's wine. That's for sure. Is there perhaps anything I learned in here? There's nothing in here. Oh yeah, just that. Let's tear the... read the book this time. I wonder what the contents are.
F does not have parents or siblings. He was raised in an orphanage.
F for Falco?
That make things 10 seconds.
A picture.
What if I...
Agent Date, you've got 4
It's
minutes.
a ceiling.
Is that like a giant...
A desk.
No.
Let's make... let's make it 10 seconds. Okay. Well, that was that was pointless.
It's a ceiling.
Still can't mess with you yet.
There is some... Jump in, you say.
Jump in, Iba!
You do not have to shout.
Yeet.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know why I listen to you.
So maybe it has something to do.
There is some kind...
Let's not stick the hand in. Let's mess with the picture, but let's remove it this time.
It isn't coming off. It must be integrated into the wall.
Like you.
No.
Like me. And Reika from Tiefblau.
No, not that either.
Okay, so that was yet again pointless. Goes my last try.
A picture.
What if we fill it out again?
I don't have a pen.
You don't have to go that far.
The color has returned.
So it does modify
Hey,
it.
Iba?
I said blood, but it is not the same as human. And besides,
Still, I'd feel better if you...
for example,
Body fluid?
And that wasn't it either, so okay.
a book.
Like, it didn't cause the stuff all on its own, so we'll tear it again.
Are you sure this will help us uncover?
It might. We're getting closer.
Welcome back. Yes,
It's
we're back
ringing.
here. Make half the time and ignore it again. Okay. Mm-hmm.
It stopped. Aren't you curious who was calling?
I am curious, but what if they threaten me for money?
You're a police officer.
Okay. So maybe there's an implication here that she wasn't able to answer the phone.
I suppose we didn't do anything wrong.
At least you didn't faint.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
A book.
Read it.
F stands against evildoers and brings them harsh justice.
Guy sounds like Judge Dredd.
You can't make that reference.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
You can't make that reference. That's copyrighted.
Yes.
A book.
Read this one too.
F became an assassin for the Kumakuras. Rohan himself bestowed F a code name.
Judge Judy's an actual judge. Like, why would you expect that?
That name is Falco.
Falco.
Okay. We can go back here now. There's no secret in there, so...
It's a
Pot.
pot. Steam is rising from it. It appears to be some kind of green curry.
Maybe a soybean stew?
It might also be boiled green juice.
Yeah, like a slime.
A turtle ninja could leap out at any moment.
Mutagen.
What is this anyway?
You can tell by tasting it.
I would like to know before I put it in my mouth.
It's green, right? It's gotta be gag.
Oh my god, no!
Don't say such things. I'm the one who has to drink it. Fine. I'll have a sip.
Oh my god. Kotaro, how do you know these references?
Iba? Hey, Iba! Iba!
Snake? Snake? Snake!
Thank you for the delicious soup.
What kind of soup was it?
Elephant.
What did you say?
I don't like this.
Elephant.
Okay.
You have 3 minutes, Date.
So that had very minuscule impact on any of this. No.
Here I go. What happened?
Nothing.
It progressed further.
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry.
Tear it again. Tear another one.
I wonder what these books symbolize.
I don't know. Maybe he used to oversee a library?
Number 89. A librarian.
Yes. What? Oh.
What is that? Ah!
It's an eye.
Date, what are we going to do? Leave it to me. With a target that large, this will be easy.
It's glass Thriba.
You really beat the shit out of that glass.
Now I know how birds feel.
Ooh, okay. So we'll close the curtain. You cannot see into this house.
It left.
That eye.
Do you know something about it?
Yes. It was kinda cute.
Bruh, it was probably Rohan's eye. But wait.
You are
Incredibly weird.
insane.
What? That's...
Hitomi?
So wait. I feel like I'm gonna have to tear more books. But I've got
It's
60.
Hitomi.
Oh, I got 60 seconds. Can I do anything? Damn it.
It's Hitomi.
Let's not do anything just yet.
Less than 1 minute. Hurry.
A book.
Read it, see what it does. Or see what it says.
Falco was in a bind and turned to a trusted friend. The rest is marked over.
But I want to know what happened after.
I'm gonna need a second. After I read the other book.
A book.
Read it, of course.
The smile and kind words of a woman nurtured Falco's withered heart back to health. Sounds like you, Date.
No, not at all.
Really?
The nourishment is temporary. Then I go and check my wallet and it hits me.
Oh, I see. You are talking about that cabaret girl again.
Stop! Don't remind me.
Okay, so kinda useless information. 1 sec. Ignore the phone again. Skull, wait, what?
A skull. This skull reminds me of the one from before.
Is it the same?
But didn't that one have a complete skeleton?
There is a small amount of blood flowing from the left eye socket.
What could that mean?
Perhaps it's your head.
What about my head?
Let's break it open and see what's inside.
Are you sure?
A skull. Would that not be disrespectful?
Dead. It's a hunk of calcium.
All right. Sorry about this.
Whose skull was this?
Unknown. I also cannot determine the connection to number 89.
Oh no, that did something. But I'm gonna run out of time.